there's an interesting, fun exercise that I like to do with my mentees sometimes, and I think it's something that you should all do, and it might give you a different perspective on how to achieve certain goals. Something that I do as well is that what we normally do when we are creating goals or milestones, or even life achievement direction, these sorts of things, we think about what is it that we want to achieve, and then that's kind of it. It's like, yeah, like I'm gonna, it's kind of like The Secret, or like law of attraction type thing. You have your mental vision board and you're like just visualizing it so damn hard that like the imagery is meant to just conjure change. Well, I guess because of my medical background, I actually like to do things that are probably more likely to succeed than just imagining success. So what I would recommend that you do is, instead of imagining just a success, by the way, there is psychology to support that, and there is some evidence around kind of basic attributes of law of attraction, which kind of does work. But instead of just imagining the success, imagine what is it that the type of person would be like who could achieve that. So let's say that your goal is that you want to lose 10 kgs this year, or you get massively ripped, whatever it is, you want to be the smartest person in the room. Then what type of person would be able to achieve that? What is the type of person that could get into medicine? What is the type of person that could be a good doctor? What's the type of person that could find fulfillment in their work? What's the type of person that could have good work-life balance? What's the type of person that would have good time management? What is the type of person that would allow you to achieve that goal? And then create goals to allow yourself to become that type of person. It's a really different perspective. So we might say, what's the type of person that could get into medicine while maintaining a good work-life balance? They would be really introspective. They'd be a really good studier. They'd be social and be emotionally intelligent. They would have a good maybe relationship with family and a good diet. They would be organized, and probably they'd keep a record or a diary. They might do extra learning to improve themselves. Then become that person. So it's bridging the gap between the outcome and the process. And when it comes to a lot of life-related goals, the process is actually your behavior and daily habits. That's the process. It's not a process on what time you study, or those kind of micro detailed techniques. It's usually what is the type of person and what type of behavior do they have in order to accomplish those goals. So think about what do I need to become, and make that your success checklist, and then tick those off as you're progressively becoming more and more like the type of person that you can be. And you don't need to get there all in one go. Maybe the first month is to get to 20% of the person that you think you need to be to achieve that goal. And that way you're taking control of that goal on a daily level, and you know what you need to do to get there. And we've got a blog post about this as well, on how to set foundational goals and why most New Year's resolutions fail. And it's a practice that I strongly advocate for in all of my students and mentees that I personally coach. I like to get them to set goals in this kind of way instead, and I found it's been a lot more effective, not only for my students, but for myself as well.